I know that for a lot of people, 2023 is the year they want to breathe new life into their YouTube channel to kind of revive a stagnant or slow growing YouTube channel. And since it's the beginning of the year, this is the perfect time to start thinking about that. So I want to share with you what I'm doing and what I'm helping my clients and students do to revive their slow growing YouTube channel in 2023. Now, what I'm about to share with you is, I think it's really meant for somebody who has a channel, it's already up and running, you already have videos on it, you already have some viewers, maybe you have subscribers, maybe you have around a couple hundred, between a couple hundred to a couple thousand. This video is gonna matter to you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Meredith Marsh, and I'm the founder of the now thriving Creator Society. Formerly it was called something else, but it's a new year, it has a new name. And my membership group has been kind of the core of where I share what I'm working on, what's been working well for me on YouTube and just in online business in general. And I keep kind of seeing some of the same problems arise with members, especially when we have new members inside of Thriving Creator Society. Their channel's not growing quite as fast as they hoped that it would, and they think there's something wrong with their topics, with their videos, with them, with their niche. And more often than not, what the problem really is that they're using keyword research tools and relying solely on keyword research tools like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Morning Fame to make decisions for them about what videos and what topics to create on their channel. And don't get me wrong, keyword research tools are fantastic. I use them. I use all three of the ones that I just mentioned. Now, if you've been using these tools and it works for you, your channel's growing, you're happy with it, fine. Then you probably wouldn't be watching this video, right? But here's the thing about relying solely on keyword tools to make these kinds of decisions. Those tools are taking all this data from outside of your channel. They're just taking data that YouTube gives them, that Google gives them, all these outside sources gives them. They're using their own kind of programming and their own algorithms to make sense out of it and then present you with something that it thinks might work for your channel. But it's not looking at the data inside of your channel. And that is where I like to think of it like a crystal ball. The analytics inside of your channel, there are so many, it tells you a lot about your videos, how your videos perform, how viewers are consuming your content, how long viewers are consuming your content, how quickly after they hit play are they leaving to go watch something else. These are things that you can tweak and change and improve if you look inside your analytics to make decisions about what videos to create next and what to do to improve those videos on your channel so that as the videos you create have better results, more views, more watch time, higher click-through rates, more engagement. Okay, hear me out on this, but let's say you're sick, you go to the doctor and the doctor listens to your symptoms and says, I know just how to heal you. I've analyzed these thousands of patients over here who have similar symptoms and they look a lot like you and they're about the same size and the same gender as you. So I'm just going to take what I did to them and we're going to treat you the same way without ever looking inside, without ever doing blood work or blood sugar or blood pressure, any of those kinds of things that a doctor would do to treat you. They're just taking data from outside and applying it to you. And that doesn't really make much sense for your health and for the health of your YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying don't use those tools. I'm saying don't rely solely on those tools as you head into this new year, knowing that you want to revive your slow growing channel. A better way is to look at your own analytics, like I said, like a crystal ball, and figure out what's going on, what's working, what needs to be improved, and what you can actually feasibly do to improve it this year. So there are typically, I see like 3 main sort of headaches that I think all YouTube creators have, whether you just started yesterday or you started 10 years ago. We all have these same kind of headaches that we're always kind of trying to solve for. We're always looking for a solution. That first one is my channel's not generating revenue, or it's not generating enough revenue. That's a headache for content creators who are trying to do this as a business. And if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time and you're in the YouTube Partner Program, you're making money with ads, even then you probably are generating like $30 a month or something. And that's generally not enough to sustain the long-term YouTube channel business that you're trying to build. You can generate revenue with other revenue streams, of course, right? You have affiliate marketing, you could create courses, digital products, programs, memberships, work one-on-one with people, work with brands. There are tons of ways to leverage your content and your time to generate revenue with your YouTube channel. And once you have them in place, that's great. But then there's the other headache, the second headache of, well, now I need to generate some more traction. It's not growing as fast as I wanted it to. I'm not getting as many views. I'm not gaining as many subscribers as I was hoping to be gaining by now. For most people, they say, I'm going to use a keyword research tool. I'm going to come up with some topics. I'm going to SEO optimize those topics. And if you follow the advice of almost every YouTube guru on Twitter, you're going to just crank out more content. I'm just going to make more and more videos. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to spend time with my family. I'm going to just make more videos. And that brings about the third headache and the probably biggest, most painful headache that we all have, which is I don't have time to 5x my output as a content creator. You probably don't have time to 5x or 10x your output as a creator. And so we have these 3 headaches. My channel's not generating enough revenue. My channel isn't growing fast enough. And I don't have time to do anything about it. So what do we do to solve these headaches? What can we do to solve these headaches? Well, I'm going to be diving deeper into these in the Revive and Thrive YouTube challenge that is kicking off in really just a few days. I'll put a link to it down below this video, but don't focus on any revenue streams that require your time, energy, and focus that are going to take away from creating content for your channel. Because as you know, headache number 2, you want your channel to grow faster. You're going to need to create content to do that. So don't add more time in the revenue collection that's going to take away from the time that you can put into the audience attraction, the traffic, the momentum, the growth. And if you look really closely at your analytics of each individual video, you might even find that there are things you're spending time on when you record and when you edit, like fancy transitions and logo intro animations, for example, that are actually hindering the ability for viewers to stay interested in watching your content, that you could eliminate from your video creation process entirely, saving you time and also improving the results of your videos. There's so much to look at, and I'm excited to dive into this in the upcoming 5-day challenge. It is generally geared towards someone who has maybe like a couple hundred YouTube subscribers to a couple thousand. That's kind of the sweet spot for, I'm up and running, I know how to make videos, I know what I'm doing, I just want to make it happen faster. So if that sounds like you, I'll put a link to join us down in the description below this video. And if you're already signed up, if you're already in, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your biggest roadblock is to reviving your slow growing channel. What have you already tried? And I want to make sure that I touch on all of those inside of the challenge, which starts in just a couple days. So I'll see you there.